Hey everyone, Rob here from Max Pack Breaks. I wanted to put a video together today, a little bit different from what I normally do, but I thought I'd go ahead and put this video together because I have got a bunch of sets. It's been sitting on my shelf now for a couple months. I haven't done anything with them. So I wanted to make a video, with one of the sets that I have up there. I'll periodically be doing this. I wanted to see, what kind of value these sets were at. If there was anything in it to actually grade and make a profit, and so forth and so on. So I actually picked this one today, which is the 2000 Topps Target exclusive, in which I think I paid about $52 for the set after shipping and everything. So it came about to $52. There are two variations of the Target exclusive set. This is obviously one of them, and the other one actually has the which one was it? The Mickey Mantle memorabilia as a exclusive, Target exclusive as well. It usually comes right here, and then three other things here. But there are two different variations of this set, the Target exclusive. I got this one. I'm going to crack this one open up today. I've done a lot of research on this to see what would be the best pulls, what are the going prices, so forth and so on. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this 2007 Topps Baseball Target exclusive and see what we can pull out of this. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to give you some information on this set as well. Like I said, I did some research, try to see what was the latest sales on some of these cards. I don't know. There's variations in here with the red back, a gold, and so forth. I don't know exactly what comes in this box, so we're going to have to open it up together and see what comes in the Target exclusive. I'll explain more once I get around, but let me go ahead and flip the camera around, guys, so we can go ahead and dive into this thing. And let's see here. So there we go. Bring this down, and there we go. So like I said, though, there are a couple variations in this set. You have which is called the red back, and then you have the gold. And I do not know, and I tried to look up some videos on this. There are no videos whatsoever on a Topps 2007 baseball Target exclusive box. So I couldn't find out if the variations were in there with the red back and the gold and so forth. So like I said, we're gonna have to crack this open together and see. But like I said, I wanted to go ahead and give you some information on this first. What were the big cards to pull? What's selling on eBay? What's selling for right now? The grade level, the card number, and so forth. So as you can see here, we've got the Mickey Mantle card number 7. And I got all the latest sales. This is through the PSA website, and plus I went to eBay to get these numbers. I wanted the those very latest sales on these cards. And I've actually got the dates in here as well and how much they sold for. So as you can see, the Mickey Mantle number 7 PSA 8 sold for $1.36, which obviously is not a good value to us. The PSA 9 did a little bit better. That one sold for $25. But then here recently, which I did find interesting, the recent one here, the 2nd of December, sold for $10.50 at a PSA 10. So fluctuated there quite a bit from a PSA 9 to a PSA 10. I also put the population for a PSA 10 graded, which there is a pop of 52 at the 10. Now what I've looked at, you can see here with the set that comes in the Target exclusive, the Mickey Mantle set, there's a population of 7 at the PSA 10, and that set is now selling for $250. Then the bigger cards. The biggest pull you can pull out of here is the Derek Jeter and Bush Mantle. That's the big hits in this. There's 3 different variations. You've got the base, and then you have the redback and the gold, and then actually there is one with no bush and mantle in this as well. So as you can see, it's card 40. The regular one, a PSA 9 sold for $23.75, and then the latest one at a PSA 10 sold for almost $150. So that would be a great card to pull, obviously, from this. And that has a pop of 143 on that one. Now, the really big one here that I had noticed really quickly, and also just so you know, that one is now selling on eBay for $250 at a PSA 10, was the redback Derek Jeter Bush Mantle. And that one, actually, I could not find any sales on the PSA 10. I think that is because people are holding these ones, not selling it. The pop was down to only 6, so it went from 143 down to 6. So there was only 6 at a PSA 10 on the redback, and I did find one on eBay for sale that was a PSA 10, and right now it is selling for $1,100. So I think that is the key card to get out of this. Let's see if it's in this box. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know if those variations come in the Target exclusive complete set. So we'll have to look for that. The next one was the gold, which that one did really, really well as well. As you can see here, it's averaging, even a PSA 8 is selling for $100. PSA 9 is sold for $171, and then a PSA 10 back earlier this year sold for $504. And right now, and that's only with a pop of 8. So, and right now, the only thing I could find was a PSA 9 graded level selling for $550 right now on eBay. There are no PSA 10s listed. So I believe people are holding that card as well. And then you get into the Derek Jeter No Bush and Mantle, which a PSA 8 sold for $950. PSA 9 sold for $425, and then a 10 sold for 96, basically $97, and that had a pop of 95. Now, I did throw in some other cards here that did, anything below $20, I didn't even add in here, because to me that has no value. I'm looking at this as a pure investment, and can I make a profit if I get my cards sent in and graded? Can I make a profit off this box? That's my goal. So then we have the Dan Uglia, Ivan Rodriguez, Chipper Jones, Albert Pujols, Justin Verlander, Boston Red Sox, Roger Clemens, Ichiro, Ken Griffey Jr., Marino Rivera, and the Barry Bonds. Now, some of these, as you can see, the PSA 10, go from 100 and fluctuating. I did add this one here, the Justin Verlander, because it is sitting at around 20, and that one actually sold back in 2018. So with the Justin Verlander, I believe that is going to go up a little bit more for 2019. So, and that only had a pop of 30. So I did include that one there. And then if you go down to the Barry Bonds, I found that one quite interesting. The last one sold was in 2017 for $213, basically $214 at a PSA 10, and that had a pop of 12. So I believe the Barry Bonds out of this is going to be worth a lot more as well. People are holding on to that one as well. So here's the list. Here's the key cards that we're looking for out of this set. You know, I have to hope to get at least some of these. Obviously, I'm going to get, you know, these cards were in the set. And if I get it graded out and they come back as a PSA 10, which I do not see why they would not come back as a PSA 10. As you can see, it's factory sealed, good box. So there should be in extremely good condition. And get these graded, then I should make my money back plus more, and especially with these variations. Like I said, I have no idea what comes in here. So without further ado, I just wanted to give you that really quick because, like I said, I mean, is it worth it to buy this box, get some cards graded, and make a profit? So without further ado, we're going to crack this one open. I've got some one-touches ready, some sleeves ready. Have no idea. Like I said, this is the first time I have opened up a 2007 baseball Topps Target exclusive. So here we go, guys. I hope not to make this video too long. I've got to do some breaks tonight, so I don't want to take too long on this video. But here we go. All right, as soon as we open it, I mean, as you can see, the cards are in really good shape. And that was another thing, too. This one was, I wanted to say that really quickly. I forgot. On this one, it says, includes a pack of 5 exclusive rookie variations cards. And I don't know if you can see that really good. There we go. Plus 1 repurchased vintage card. So this is a repurchased vintage card that is thrown in here. So... and as you can see, we open it up and we can see that this was the repurchase, which is really cool. We have the Fred McGriff. And that thing is in basically mint condition. Really sharp corners, as you can see. Centering looks good. Maybe a little bit from... left to right there. You can see it's off a little bit on the centering. Other than that, it's a really nice card, and that's a 1989. So Fred McGriff, not bad. Well, I'll have to do some research on that one. I'm not 100% sure. Now here is the rookie variations. I don't know, you know, Corey Costa. We've got Chase Wright in the front here. Sorry, guys. I've got my cat just dying to get out of the house. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to let that cat out because it's just annoying me. Sorry about that. Was hoping maybe the wife could come in here and let the cat out, but did not happen. Anyway, so we'll crack this open at the end here. It's just the variations, rookies. So let's get in here, and I guess we'll start at this side over here and look for our key cards. There we go. Trying to be as careful as possible. So far the cards look great. I mean, look at that. So we're just going to fly through here. We got a rookie here. Rookie. And then you can see they have the signatures on there as well. And I'm just going to go through here as fast as I can, looking for the key cards, guys. That's a nice one there. And if I miss one, don't worry, guys. I'll go through this again just to make sure I got everyone. But I'm just curious to see the classic combo here. So that's one. And I did look for the rookies in this. Don Ulia was one of that is a key card, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one to the side really quickly. Barry Bonds. There's the Barry Bonds right there. This one right now, and that should be card 661. Yes. So this is one of the key cards that we're looking for. A PSA 10 just sold back, like I said, in 2017 for $213. So this is a really good card to have. It does look like it has a small ding here in the corner. Let me see if I can focus that in. Come on. Focus. My focus is not working, guys. I'm not... There we go. You can see that small ding there in the corner right there. So a little crap on it, it looks like. So unfortunately, because of that ding, I will not be grading this one. It is not worth it because a PSA 9 sold at $1. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Can't do nothing with the Barry Bonds. Wish I could have. It figures the Barry Bonds has a ding, and if you look at all the other ones I just looked at, no ding. Ain't that surprising, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and pull out some more here real quick. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Let's see. I mean, these ones, the combos were in there, but they weren't really big sellers, so I'm not going to even deal with them. And I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody in the comments can tell me something different. And I'm sure I'm going to miss a couple of these ones. Because, like I said, I have a break tonight. And I got to make sure I have some still energy left in me for that break tonight. I thought this one was on the list, but no. I'm going to put that one to the side because I'm pretty sure I saw that as a hit. So I have to look again. Okay. Grab some more. And I looked on these ones as well, and the Boston Red Sox was actually selling quite nicely of the team photo. So we will look for the Boston Red Sox on that one. And nope. Detroit Tigers, Diamondbacks, Padres, New Rockies, Washington. Cubs. Sorry guys, just going through. I'm just trying to make sure because I want to make sure I don't miss any of these cards that I'm looking for, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Bruiser. So far, I don't see any of those variations, so it might be just, you know what I'm going to do? Like, if I can. You know, it's easier to actually pull them out when you do it this way. Alright, let me go ahead and put these ones to the side. So far, we have the rookie, Minnesota, and then the Barry Bonds. So we've got those two right now. I've got the Don Uglia put aside as well. Don Johnson. A lot of cards to go through, guys. There are 661 cards in this set. Wow, nobody of note yet. Besides the Barry Bonds. Alright, moving on, moving on. Sorry, I don't want to take too long making this videos, like I said, guys. But I just want to see what's exactly in this box. It would be nice to see some of those red backs. There's the Ken Griffey Jr. right there. And that one looks actually in really good condition. The Ken Griffey Jr., let's see, what was it going for? A PSA 10 sold in, looks like back in May for $50. So this one right here, PSA 10, goes for about $50. The Ken Griffey Jr. The centering looks dead on. The corners look perfect on this one. Can't tell if that's crap on this or not. It looks like there's a little bit of dirt or something. The black I find to be very difficult to get perfect. But this one actually looks in really good shape, so I will sleeve this one. $50. And then we got to go back and say, okay, well, how much is it going to cost me to have this graded? And then is it worth grading? You know, can I make my money back on it? So we've got one right now that we pulled worth grading, which is the Ken Griffey Jr. And let's go ahead and go on. And there's the Roger Clemens. Again, this one looks in really, really good shape. Let me go ahead and try to focus that one. Centering is perfect. The card looks really, really good. But is it worth grading? Let's see. Roger Clemens, card number 340. Yes, it is. It sold for, back in October of this year, for $43 at a PSA 10, and that has a pop of 20. So this one here I would say is worth grading as well. So we'll go ahead and sleeve that one. There we go. Okay, moving on, moving on. I'm still waiting. I want to see that mantle. I wonder if you even get the mantle in this box. That would be interesting. Maybe you don't even get card 40. I would assume you would, though, because it says complete set. There we go. Sticking a little bit. Was Alex on here? No. That one's sticking a little bit too. Make sure I'm not missing anything. There we go. Come on. Some of these are sticking just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. There's the Ichiro. Alrighty. How does Ichiro look? Centering looks a little bit off. Looks like it's about a millimeter off, maybe, from right to left, or left to right, I'm sorry. As you can see, it is a little bit off centered. Let's see what the Ichiro is going for. That should be 400. Yes, and an Ichiro at a PSA sold on March of this year for $36 at a PSA 10, and that has a pop of 27. So I am not going to have this graded. Obviously, it looks a little bit off centered. This would not, because a PSA 9 came back, was sold for about $7. So I would not have this one graded. Unfortunately, a little bit off centered. So that one we will lay with the Barry Bonds. It does look like a little bit in the middle of the box here. If you look, it looks a little bit off center now to me. It just looks like a smidgen off cut. Let's hope it gets better as we go in here. I'd hate to hit the mantle off center. That would be terrible. Okay. God, that would be bad, huh? Get that mantle and see that it's, maybe a red back and it's off centered. But I haven't seen, I'm looking through these cards right now that I just pulled, and I do not see any red backs. Wait. Let's get us some more. Oh, I missed one there. Boy, these ones are really sticking now in the middle. There we go. Trying to be careful with these. Come on. Yeah, the centering still. Now it's getting a little bit better now. It looks like it's the centering's coming back to where it needs to be. And there is the David Ortiz. Did he even make it on our list? No. David Ortiz did not make it on our list. It looks a little bit off-centered anyway. Yeah, the centering is just, you can see it. You can see how bad it's getting on the centering. I hope I'm not boring too many people out there. But I just thought it'd be interesting to run the numbers, see what it'd be like to take a set, see if you can make money off it. Purely as an investment. I'm sorry, the focus is not. There we go. Now the focus kicked in for some reason. And I thought it'd be interesting, just to see. Is it worth going out there and purchasing, a $50 set? Get cards graded and see what you can get out of it. God, I really hope that centering works out. Now it's looking better. Now the centering's looking better. Whew. I hope I don't miss any cards. Some of these are sticking. And there is the Chipper Jones. And the centering looks really good on this one as well. Corners look good. So that one is a nice looking card. And that should be Chipper Jones. That should be card number 90. Yes. And a PSA 10 sold in October of this year. For $41 on eBay. So this one I would say is gradable. So I will sleeve that one. That one will go into the grade category. Come on, get in there. I don't want to ruin the corner here. There we go. Alright. So we found the Chipper Jones. I haven't found the Jitter yet though. Where's the Jeter? And there's the Derek Jeter right there. Perfectly centered. Very, very nice. And there it is, folks. And it says AL Rawlings Gold Glove Awards. Now, is there a variation on this? I do not think so. This is card 301. So that one, I don't even have that one on my list. What happened to... Boy, I must have missed this one. But here is the Derek Jeter. Interesting. I will have to get you guys some information. I didn't even have this one on my list for some reason. But this is definitely a sleever. It looks like all the corners are mint on this. So yes, this is a sleever. Interesting. 301. Come So we got the jitter, but where is... Let's see if any of those card 40 is in here. A little more than halfway through the box, guys. Just so you know. How much? Wow, 35 minutes already. Nope. Almost through the box. Oh, here we go. We got some more. We're looking for the Boston Red Sox. It's a nice looking rookie. And it will be a landscape one, I'm pretty sure. The card 40. Astros. And there is the Derek Jeter. And that would be the Derek Jeter. Card number 40. And that is the regular one. And this is without the Bush mantle. So this one right here is going for, it just sold back last month in November. This one sold for basically $100 at a PSA 10. There is a pop of 95. This one looks in really, really good shape. Besides having a little crap on it. Yeah, this one looks really, really good. So, would I grade this one? Absolutely. Absolutely grade this one. So, I will sleeve that one up real quick too. There we go. And let's see. I guess you don't get the variations in the box, because I would assume that would have been in right here. There's good old Vlad. You know what? I'm going to put Vlad to this. I don't know, because Vlad Sr. wasn't really getting anything. And this was another one right here. Albert Pujols. And this should be card 130. It is. And that one sold for $25 at a PSA 10. And that one sold March of this year. So, might have that one. Go ahead and get that one graded as well. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one. And there is the Boston Red Sox. Like I said, that one is selling. Besides a little dirt on it. No, actually that isn't dirt. That is a little bit off. As you can see, there's a little dot in that square right there. See if I can get it to focus for you guys. Right there, you see that little blue dot? So I don't think this one will come back as a PSA 10 simply because of that. So, unfortunately, I will not have that one graded. Carl Crawford. That's I guess, like I said, I had no idea if any of the variations would be in this. I've never cracked open up a Target exclusive. And you never know. I mean, it still might be in there. Maybe it's at the bottom, the variations. I doubt it. But anyway, we will go through. There's still a couple key cards out of here we've got to get. We're still looking for, let's see, the Chipper Jones, I believe. Justin Verlander, we're looking for still. Ivan Rodriguez, if I didn't pass it over. We got the Ichiro we still got to hit. Or did I hit? No, I hit the Ichiro. That's right. So, anyway, there's a couple still more in here. There's one stuck there. There we go. Yeah, they're starting to stick a little bit more again, fortunately. Oh, I thought I hit the Ichiro already. So this is Ichiro here. I thought I hit him. Jones, Chipper Jones. Okay, I guess I didn't hit the Ichiro. So there it is. The Ichiro. It should be card 313. Okay, so this is not the Ichiro we were looking for. The Ichiro I was looking for is actually card number 400. So this I'm still going to sleeve though. I've got to do a little bit more research on this one here. This is not the Ichiro. Come on, get in there. There we go. But still, a good card to have. Ichiro's card value is definitely going up. Sheffield. You can hear him sticking a little bit. How long is this video? 44 minutes. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to cut some of this down when I'm doing the editing. But I don't want to miss anything. Oh, nothing there. Almost done with the box, everybody. Getting there. As you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller. It would be so amazing if we can get that. I would love to see if those variations are in here. But like I said, it's not looking like they are going to be in here, unfortunately. John Smoltz, there we go. He was. And there's the Jose Verlander. So John Smoltz was in here. This should be card number 60. It is. He actually sold for $100 back in April of 2018. Wow. So this one here, yes, we will be getting graded because it looks like it's in mint condition. I see absolutely nothing wrong with it, and the centering is perfect. So this is card that I believe people are holding on to because this one here also sold pretty well at the PSA 9 as well. So this one we will grade as well. We get the rest here. And then we've got the Jose Verlander, or Justin Verlander is the one we need. So the wrong Verlander. Volverd. Oh, I even read it wrong anyway. It doesn't matter. Chris Ray, Chris Kessel. Still one stuck. There we go. Wait. No. Alright. Just get through this thing. I'm just curious. Jose Lopez, Jerry Fred, and there is a Mickey Mantle. There it is, folks. The Mickey Mantle, card number 7. We were looking for this, and this one was quite interesting because the Mickey Mantle has a pop of 52. And this one actually sold at a PSA 10, sold just this month in December on the 2nd for $11. But just a few months ago, back in October, it sold a PSA 9, sold for $25. So, it just goes to show you I'm not 100% sure on anything, but that is the number 7 Mickey Mantle. This thing looks in great shape. The centering looks pretty good on this as well. So, yes, I will be grading this one. Let me go ahead and sleeve that one. There we go. I was looking at that too, the Greg Maddux. I just had that one come up at the end, and his card wasn't selling at all. I think it was like maybe $5 or $6 for a PSA 10. So I did not include him into the mix. And there is the Justin Verlander. So we did find that one, the Justin Verlander. Should be card number 160. It is. The Justin Verlander sold in 2018. Back, and it sold for $20 at a PSA 10. Like I said, this one I think people might be holding on to. This one did have the cup as well. You notice, so that is pretty cool. This one has the cup. So, and this one looks perfectly centered. I will be grading this one as well. There we go. Alright. So we're still looking for... Did I get the Don? I don't know if I got the Don or not, but... My dog just heard somebody on the door. And there's another Justin Verlander right there. So this is quite interesting. We've got two Justin Verlanders. And this is card number 326. So I will have to do a little bit of research on this one. Rookie of the Year. Because this was not on my list as well. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one. And see what we can do with this one as well. I have to do research. It was not on my list. So we'll find out more about that one, guys. Let me just keep going here. And there is the Frank Thomas. I don't think Frank made it to our list. I don't think I'm going to put him to the side anyway. But he is not on the list. He wasn't really selling. Same for the Mike Piazza. Great card, but just wasn't selling. So let me go ahead and put those one to the side, but even know that their cards were not selling. Ivan Rodriguez. And this one is selling. I might have missed him, but this is the other one, the Golden Glove Award. This is not the number one we were looking for, but the Ivan Rodriguez we are looking for, which is the card 70. So I hope I did not go over that one there. Let me sleeve that one real quick. There we go. And that was nothing. And we are getting down to the last and final one, guys. So here's the end of the cards. We're going to find out what is in the complete set now. Make sure none of them are sticking a little bit. See if any of those other... There's Derek Jeter again with Bob Abreu. I am actually going to put this one to the side, do a little bit of research on it as well. And it was this one here that I need to do a little bit of research on. Dan Wheeler. Greg Maddux. I'm gonna keep this one to the side as well. Does Chris Gomez on my list? No. So it does not look like we will get any variations out of this on the card number 40. Don Uglia. That's another one we were looking for. Yes. This should be card number 65. Yes, it is. This one right here, PSA 10, sold a couple months ago for $50. And this one actually is a really good card to have because this has a really low pop. There are only two graded at a PSA 10. So this has a very low pop and sold for, like I said, $50 at a PSA 10. So this one here, I would definitely be interested in grading. I don't see anything wrong with the card. It looks like it's in mint condition to me. Back looks great. So yes, this one is definitely getting graded. Other than a little bit of dirt or smoots. There we go. That was the Dan Ulia that we were looking for. And let's see. Hope I didn't miss anything. If not, like I said, I'm going to go through these again. And getting down to the last and final cards. And that is it. That is the box. So you do not get the red labels or the golds out of the 2007 Target exclusive. You do not get the variations out of the one set that I have. Now, like I said, there are two different sets. This is the set we just cracked open. There are two different Target exclusive sets. This was not with the Mickey Mantle card number 70 with Bush and Mantle in the background. So now you know. But you do get the Derek Jeter without the Mantle, which is still selling quite well. So if we do a quick recap, let me go ahead and open up these. I almost forgot to open up this variations here of the rookies. We will go ahead and open that up, see what's in it real quick. There we go. Let me throw that over there. So we have Chris Wright. Then we have the John Candelongus, Lee Gordon. Interesting. And Corey Castillo. I don't think anything of these are any value, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss those to the side. But I do want to look up this Fred McGriff. That was quite cool. I think that's really interesting that they're throwing these in. So I will do some research on that one there. So quick recap. Like I said, if we had the Ichiro, unfortunately we can't have a graded. It looks a little bit off-centered. The Barry Bonds, unfortunately this was a big card. Really selling well at a PSA 10. Has a low pop as well, but unfortunately there was a small, tiny ding in the corner, so not getting that graded, unfortunately. There are a couple in here that I just wanted to double check because I did not check on these Don Uglia and Henley Ramirez. I don't think it's going to be anything because it's not a big card. But anyway, the Greg Maddux. This one I know I had seen in there. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on it. I know that Frank Thomas and the Piazza wasn't selling. The Derek Jeter here, I did not see that one in there as well. But I'm going to do a little bit more research on that. Now, as far as cards that we are going to grade, and is it worth this box? Is it worth getting it graded and, buying the box, getting graded, and listing for sale? Is there a profit? Is there not a profit? So we got the Don Ulia, and I'm going to say Don is, the ones that I put here to the side look like, all of them look like they will come back as a 10. So I'm going to say that as a 10. Don Ulia, we've got at a 10 is 50. Then we have the Ivan Rodriguez, and there was two actually. No. Sorry, Ivan Rodriguez. What was he going for? Card number 70. That is at $50 as well. So we're up to $100. Justin Verlander, and there was actually two variations of this. I have to actually look at the other one. But the one that we were looking for is this one right here. And that one went for $20 back in 2018. So I think that people are holding on to this one. So I'm just going to say we'll just go with the last one. So now we're up to 120. The Mickey Mantle. That one went for $10.50, but I'm going to say it's actually up to $20 right now. So now we're up to 130. The John Smoots, that one right there went for $100 just last month. So now we're up to 240. The Ichiro, it went for 40. So we're up to 280. The Albert Pujols, I'm sorry, Pujols. I'm not sure if I'm saying that last right name correct. But that one went for 50 as well, so we're up to 240, 280, 320. The Derek Jeter, like I said, I have to check on the Derek Jeter because I did not have that in my list, and there was actually two of them. Or did I have it in my list? No, I did not have. Just the Derek Jeter I did not have in there. So I have to actually check on both of these ones here. The Chipper Jones, it was going for 50 as well. So now we are up to 370. The Roger Clements was going for 45. So I'm just going to call it 50 as well. So now we're up to about 400, and this one went up to, that's 450. Let's say 450 with the Derek Jeters. I'm sure we can pull 25 out of both these if they came back as a 10. So let's say an even 500 and just these cards right here. Let's say that not all of them are going to come back as 10s. Let's say that only half of them come back as 10s. So let's do the quick math on that, guys. Let's do the math. Let me get my calculator here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, and when I grade, I'm at the highest level with PSA. I pay about $10 to get this graded. That's what these will be at, $10. So what did I say, 13? So that's going to be $130. So yeah, if I was to get these all graded, only half of them came back as a PSA 10. Then I'm looking at about, let's see, what did I say? It'd be 130, 250 comes back as a 10. I'm just rounding off here, guys. Minus the 130 for grading, so I could possibly make it about $150. If that's only if only half of them came back as a PSA 10. But obviously there would be a lot more profit if more come back as a PSA 10. So is it at the end of the day worth buying a $50 box? You got to take that out as well. I bought mine cost about $52. Is it worth buying that box at $52? 2007 Target exclusive. Pulling these cards out, I mean, obviously if you're getting a complete set, the cards are going to be pretty pristine shape, obviously, and get them graded. I would say absolutely. If not anything, you're getting iconic players, you're getting some rookies in here, you're doing really well, and if you sold, you're going to make a profit. So is it worth it? I would say yes. You never know. I mean, I got this one here of the Fred McGriff. that could be, obviously graded. It's a great looking card as well. Nothing wrong with it. Perfect shape. And I would probably make money off this one as well. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Is it worth it? Yes, I would say yes. Obviously, there are no of the redbacks or the golds in this set with the Target exclusive. So I am hoping, I know I'm going to try to cut this down, guys. There we go. I'm going to try to cut this one down as much as I can. It's an hour long, this video, and I'm sure nobody wants to watch this for an hour. But I never know. I have to see. I've got, like I said, the breaks tonight. And if you want to be interested in our breaks, go to maxpackbreaks.com. You will find all our breaks there listed. I just wanted to put this video together. I thought it would be very interesting from an investor's point of view. Is it worth buying sets? Is it worth, getting the cards graded out of these sets? And can you make a profit out of these cards? I would say yes on the 2017 Target exclusive. Yes, you can make actually some decent money out of it after you get the cards graded. And that's only doing 50-50 on the PSA 10s. Like I said, I've got 13 cards there. Let's say only half of them come back as a PSA 10. Then I'm still making money. So, yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments in below. Let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. I'm going to try to do some more of these type of videos besides just our breaks. I like diving into all kinds of things and seeing where the value's at, seeing if it's worth it. So anyway, appreciate everybody, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye for now.